Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video here to give you guys a heads up that yes, Manor Lords is available in early access right now. Right now, it is the top selling game on Steam as I'm recording this video. A lot of positive buzz. It's in early access, so the game's gonna get better and better. It is 25% off on Steam for $29.99, but I got you guys with a hookup where you can get it even cheaper. A Steam code for the game, Manor Lords, is available at instantgaming.com, link in the description box below, for even cheaper than $30. It's down to $22.98. That's a phenomenal deal on a game that just came out, and it's considerably cheaper than buying it on Steam because you'll just get a Steam key and you'll be able to redeem it. Now, there are two separate listings. The one that I'm going to link in the description box below is redeemable in the United States. They have a separate listing if you're looking to redeem in Europe, so go find that, and if you click the link, you can just go on their page and you can find it. It's labeled United States or it's labeled Europe. The one I am leaving in the description box is for the United States, so keep that in mind. $22.98 for Manor Lord, a game that's getting received incredibly well. It's a medieval strategy game featuring in-depth city building, large-scale tactical battles, and complex economic and social simulations. Rule out your lands as a medieval lord, the seasons pass, the weather change, and the cities rise and fall. Again, currently, the game is getting received incredibly well. A strategy game that allows you to experience the life of a medieval lord, grow your starting village into a bustling city, manage resources and production change, and expand your lands through conquest. Inspired by the art and architecture of late 14th century Franconia, Manor Lords prioritizes historical accuracy wherever possible, using it to inform gameplay mechanics and visuals alike. Common medieval tropes are avoided in favor of historical accuracy in order to make the world feel more authentic, colorful, and believable. Organic city building is noted as well. Manor Lords provides a gridless city building experience with full freedom, placement, and rotation. Building mechanics are inspired by the growth of real medieval towns and villages where major trade routes and the landscape influence how settlements formed and developed. Spreading outward from a central marketplace, build your residential, commercial, and industrial districts following the natural lay of the land. Establish farms based on soil fertility, position hunting grounds according to animal populations, and ensure access to adequate resource deposits and forests to provide the raw materials needed for growth. Assign areas for housing and watch your residents build their homes. In accordance with the historical plot system, each area will be subdivided based on your roads and the allotted space, and homes will scale accordingly. Build extensions behind larger homes to generate resources that would not otherwise be available. Homeowners don't just pay taxes, they grow vegetables, raise chickens and goats, and otherwise supply themselves and other townsfolk with essential needs beyond what your managed farms, pastures, and industries can provide. Guide your settlements through the unique demands and opportunities of each season, enjoying the bounty brought by spring rains and preparing for the harsh snows of winter. Resource management. From boots to barley and hides to honey, Manor Lord features a great variety of goods fitting of the era. Materials need to be transported and processed into finished products through production chains, and you must balance the basic needs of your people against the desire to produce luxury items to ensure happiness. Manufacture trade goods for export or forge arms and armor to aid in your conquest. Resources are littered across the map, encouraging you to expand and establish multiple specialized settlements. Extract valuable ores from your mining colonies, while villages devoted to agriculture, herding, or hunting supply the grains and meats needed to feed your growing populations. Will you spend your hard-earned influence to acquire a rich source of iron for your smiths, or will you prioritize regions with fertile soil to serve as your breadbasket? Unchecked expansion will have a direct effect on the environment. Establish trade routes and sell surplus goods to traveling merchants to enrich your population as well. Manufacturing and exporting a variety of goods will provide wealth and which to upgrade your people's home. And then you have medieval warfare as well. Yours is but a small parcel of land in a vast territory, and the competing ambitions between you and rival lords will inevitably lead to conflict. Lead your people into battle not as expendable units to be easily replenished, but as your beloved loyal subjects, where every death is a cost worth considering. Train skilled warriors to fight battles alongside the levies you raise from the town militia. At times, these soldiers will be needed to suppress banditry, and at other times you will lead your men into battle to conquer or defend territory. When needed, mercenaries are a costly option to bolster your ranks ranks? Will you raise the militia at the first sign of trouble, bring your economy to a standstill as your peasants pick up arms and rush to form ranks, or will you spend your personal wealth to hire bands of sellswords, instead command real-time tactics battles, taking into consideration fatigue, weather conditions, and equipment, position your troops wisely. A smaller force can defeat a larger enemy if commanded well. Feel the cost of battle, even in victory, as each fallen soldier represents a lost person from your city. Handcrafted, the game is a passion project started by a solo developer. You can reach out to them and share your opinions, ideas, and criticism, and the game is in early access, so it will continually get better. They even said in a statement where if you don't have the money to buy it now, don't worry about buying it. They're going to put it on discount, as in the launch discount. The launch discount is 25% off, and that's going to end on May the 10th. But again, Instant Gaming has it 46% off for $22.98. They do note we might remain in early access for around a year, but that might change depending on how the design develops with player feedback. That is always the case. Most early access titles aim for 6 months to a year. I rarely see early access be scheduled for longer than a year, but oftentimes it is far longer than a year because the outlook of a game changes. Maybe a game is more successful and has a bigger backing than initially expected, and then they can increase the scope of the game. So there are all things to consider. The full version of the game is planned to have additional content influenced by community feedback during early access. However, the structure and major mechanics of the game are already present now. We also plan to conduct additional polishing, balancing, and bug fixing during the early access period. What is the current state of early access? The early access version is fully playable and has all the content and features described on the About This Game section of the store page, which we just went over. This includes fleshed out medieval city building, resource management, and a detailed combat experience. And they do note that as far as the price point goes, again, it's discounted on Steam for its launch discount and $22 at Instant Gaming, but as an early access title throughout development, they do note we might increase the price during the early access period as additional content and features are added. That is generally what most early access games go with. They do have a Discord page as well to quickly go over the system requirements just to make sure you guys can run it. The game minimum requires a Intel Core i5 4670, AMD FX Series FX 4350, 8 gigs of RAM, a GTX 1050, which is like nothing these days, RX 460, and then recommended i5 7600 or Ryzen 3 2200G, 12 gigs of RAM, not 16, which is kind of surprising, GTX 1060, which is still dated GPU at this stage of the game, and then 15 gigabytes of storage, so not a big storage file size install at all. Currently, very positive reviews, 11,200 reviews, 90% positive. The developers were nice enough to send me a copy of this game. It's just not my style of game. As you guys know, city builders are not my cup of tea, but this one has gotten so much buzz, rocking over 100,000 concurrent players on Steam as I'm recording this video, and if you want to jump in on it, you can do so at a discount, 46% off for $22.98. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.